Hello, it's John Bauman again with another application of supply and demand. So here we have an essay type question, and we're asking what happens to the equilibrium price and quantity of a particular kind of smartphone, in this case a Nokia smartphone, and two changes take place. So we got to say what happens to the price and quantity, equilibrium price and quantity change after these two things happen. The first change is the price of a competing smartphone has increased, so we're looking at a substitute product whose price has increased. And the second change is that the input prices to make the Nokia smartphone, they have increased. So again, we're looking at the market for Nokia smartphones, and let's take a look what happens to the demand and supply of the Nokia smartphones as a result of these two changes. So here we have a typical supply curve. Let's say this is the supply of the Nokia smartphones. Let's say it's S1, and then here's the demand, the downward sloping curve. And the equilibrium right now before the two changes is at this height. So this is the equilibrium price here. Right here you can put a number to it, you don't have to. And then when you go down to this quantity axis, you will see this is where the quantity is. So let's take a look at the first change, and the first change has the price of a competing smartphone has increased. So a substitute product has seen an increase in its price. So that means that fewer people are going to buy the substitute product, and it's going to make it more attractive for our Nokia phone that we're graphing here. So we're looking at the market for Nokia phones. The substitute products have increased in price, so that means that our product is going to see an increase in demand, because relatively speaking, people find our Nokia phones more attractive since the competitors' prices have increased. So we see that our demand will increase, demand is going to shift to the right. And if that was the only change, we would see a change from the equilibrium from here to here. It would be an increase in the price and the quantity. But there's a second change, so we got to look at that. And the second change is that the input prices have increased. So it's more expensive to make these Nokia smartphones for some reason. And if something is more expensive to make, cost of production goes up, profits go down, firms find that it's not as attractive to make as many of them, so the supply is going to decrease. And a decrease in supply is a shift of the supply curve to the left. Alright, so now let's take a look where after these two changes, where the equilibrium price is. The intersection of the two new curves is right here. So you can see that the price has gone from here to here. So there's definitely an increase in the equilibrium price. And the quantity, well, the quantity was here, so that's at this point, and now it's here, and it's around the same area on the quantity axis here. So now if I had shifted the supply curve out a little bit more, the quantity actually would have decreased. If I had shifted it less, quantity would have increased. So the answer to this question is that price definitely has increased, because price goes up with both of those changes, but the quantity is unknown or indeterminate. It depends on how far you shift those curves.